Hi, everyone. So by this point, you should have gotten through a lot of the getting started module. And if you haven't, we're going to do a little quick review of where you should get to get you into ALEKS. And then I need to start showing you guys a lot of the features of ALEKS so that you don't freak out on what's due. It's a little confusing. So bear with me just for the first few minutes, and then we're going to get jumping in right into ALEKS to look at what you should be seeing and doing. So we're on our homepage. To get into all of our modules, all of our learning, all of our resources, we are going to go to the modules in the left sidebar. We can also get there in the middle of the screen. There is a video of walking through, but my Mac currently is having issues with it, especially being in student view. And there is also a link to the Start Here module as well. You should be looking at your announcements as they come in. They should be coming as email as well. And off to the side, to the right, you're going to see what is due coming up or currently, and there's some announcements and stuff. And you can, once you've looked at them, you can cancel it out for that stuff. Assignments, I believe it will disappear once you've already submitted the assignments. So the one that I'm seeing coming up next is the initial knowledge check, because I haven't done that quite yet in this student view. We will cut and paste as we get through there. And then week 1, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, daily topics. So there's 2 topics a day. 6 topics are due by Sunday. You can do them all Friday, you could do them all Saturday, you could do them all Sunday, or you could do 2, 2, and 2, or however you want, but you could take breaks as well through the weekend. All right, so we're going to go to the module tab from the side menu. And we have our Start Here readiness assessment. If I look at mine, they are darkened in. If you are seeing grayed out things, that means you have to click on the most current dark tab, and then you can move forward. So I did have everything checked off. Everything should have a green check mark off to the right. That means that you have completed this module, and then your ALEKS will have opened up. I do want to take special note on the getting started with ALEKS, because you are in an online asynchronous class, meaning we don't have actual class meeting times. I do want to make sure that you are reading things carefully. There is a lot of text on some pages. I apologize for that, but that's just the way some of this goes. Bold text, definitely pay attention to. So when you are doing your initial knowledge check, you do need to be writing down all of your work. I'm going to stop sharing for a second just so that I can show you what I mean by that. So I do have my notebook that I did a knowledge check. It's my sample notebook. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen if I can get there. I'm going to do nope, stop share, that button. And then I'm going to show you what my ALEKS looks like if I can get this going. So I don't want to share. All right, sharing is on, stop sharing. So if you look at my knowledge check, I've got the problems kind of written out of what I'm doing. Some of them didn't require a lot of math, but I still put the problem down. I really didn't use a calculator at all, but you can use a calculator if a calculator shows up on stuff. But yeah, all the problems are numbered, all of them are done. You should have anywhere from 5 to 30 questions on that. So I'm going to share my screen again. All right. Now, once we have done that, you are going to go to the ALEKS. You can always click the next button in the lower right corner. And that should take me right to my ALEKS module. If I'm looking at the modules with this, since I'm done with the Start Here, I could make it smaller by clicking on this little arrow. And then if I was just looking at the ALEKS, it will be either the top or the second top. I will always put the current module that you should be looking at for resources up at the top. Week 1 is primarily the Start Here. I do have a module that is going to have all of the resources for the prerequisite stuff. I will put that towards the top as well. And week 2 will be up there starting Sunday or after Sunday. All right, so whenever you want to get in and do your math work, you are going to be clicking on the link for the ALEKS Math. It will open a new page, but then it's got this next tab that you do have to click on. It will open ALEKS in another tab or a new window. Make sure your pop-up blockers are not active for this, because it is pop-up blockers can cause a problem. And then when you first are setting up your ALEKS, I know a lot of you guys have already done this, but some of you still have to, unless you have taken a math class like Prep Algebra 1 last semester or in previous at UC Blue Ash or UC, you are making a new account. Yes, I know you've taken the ALEKS placement test. That is a different system. It does not talk to this system. So you are probably going to be clicking the no, I have never used ALEKS before, even if you did in high school and that kind of stuff. The only time you would click yes is if you did take Prep Algebra 1 or you're repeating this class, that kind of stuff. So for the most part, we're going to be doing no, I have never used it, continue. It will ask you for all of your information. You can use your UC email, or if you, it's better to use your UC email, but if you really don't have that, you can use a personal email and that kind of stuff. And then you have to agree with all of the terms in use. And then it will make you walk through a tools tutorial and stuff like that. So I'm just going to put this in here. You have to agree and then continue. And then it is going to pair with our Canvas class. So that link will always work. It is already included in your fees, so you don't have to worry. You're not going to need a course code because it's, like I said, paired with our Canvas class. Connect. You do have some pop-ups are going to come up with explaining stuff. The light bulb will give you all of these extra pop-ups. That is insights and knowledge that you have. Our class should be this tab. If you've used ALEKS before and you remember your login, you'll have a bunch of classes, but only one will be active. And that would be this one. If you click on the title, that will take you into our class to start with. It is being slow. It will make you do a tools tutorial, and then you will have the initial knowledge check. So I will let you click through these things, do the tools tutorial, do the initial knowledge check. Remember to write down all your work for all of your problems on your initial knowledge check. And then you should be good to go. And then I'm going to be explaining how to get through ALEKS and what you're looking at with ALEKS when you're doing stuff. So new video will be coming next. Cool.